कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पतान् शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सेदसादनम्। ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं। भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेद वेदान्त वेदांग विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरु स शिवः प्रोक्तः यः शिवः स गुरु स्मृतः विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो गुरुतर्मगः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्धदामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। नमोऽस्तुते व्यासविशालबुद्धे फुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्न कपालये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्ससुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं कृष्णं वन्दे जगत्। श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण श्री कृष्ण गोविंद 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 हरे मुरारे। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव नारायण श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद 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 हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हरे मुरारे हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नाथ श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। बोलिए श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। नमः पार्वती पतये हर हर हरि ओम। 18th verse. श्री भगवानुवाच यदा विनियतं चित्तम् आत्मन्येवावतिष्ठते निःस्पृहः सर्वकामेभ्यः युक्त इत्युच्यते तदा यथा दीपो निवातस्थः नेङ्गते सोपमा स्मृता योगिनो यतचित्तस्य युञ्जतो योगमात्मनः यत्रो परमते चित्तम् निरुद्धं योगसेवया यत्र चैवात्मनात्मानं पश्यन्नात्मनि तुष्यते सुखमात्यान्तिकं यत्तद् बुद्धिग्राह्यमतीन्द्रियम् वेत्ति यत्र न चैवायम् स्थितश्चलति तत्त्वतः सुखमात्यान्तिकं यत्तद् बुद्धिग्राह्यमतीन्द्रियम् वेत्ति यत्र न चैवायम् स्थितश्चलति तत्त्वतः। See, the meditation is not for knowledge. Meditation is not to know about the self. Meditation is to remove the obstacle of knowledge, through which the knowledge is not operative. Meditation is for samskar conversion of I. Like our sense organ has vasana. Eyes want to see a particular color. Tongue has a vasana of a particular taste. Hand has a vasana to touch a particular object. Mind has a vasana to get attached to somebody or not to like somebody. So meditation is the vasana transformer of I. Repeating it. I has a vasana, and vasana of I is I am born, I am dying, I am sad, I am happy, I am a jeev, I am in the world, I have a body, I am in the body. So this one who removes this vasana of I by creating a right vasana of I, called Brahmakar Vritti, Atmakar Vritti, that is the purpose of meditation. Meditation is not for knowledge. Knowledge happens during the time of listening, you have heard that. So by meditation, realization doesn't happen. Meditation is an obstacle remover. Supposing I am sad. So don't think situation is so bad that I am sad. It is my habit to be sad. It needs a little thing is there. It is my habit to become anxious. Anywhere a person can become anxious. In a queue he will be anxious. In the road he will be anxious. Only what will happen now? Light has gone, he can be anxious. Therefore, many doctors say that when they check blood pressure rises during the time. Then they are checking. Rather than, if blood pressure was not there, as bad. But when he started checking, they got anxious. And it shot up. Seeing the code, the medicine, the hospital. So, I'm telling you, it is not that the situation was that I should have got anxious, or I should have got sad, or I should have got angry. If you go to your past days and past months and past years and revise yourself, you will find that many situations where you were sad or angry, it was not required as much. It was not that much of reaction was unwanted for, or that much of sadness was unwanted. It was not required. It is more habitual than circumstantial. Well, how did it come? Because you are practicing it, therefore you have gained eye samskar actually. That is very difficult to remove. Eye samskar. Not of the eyes, eye samskar. Eye samskar. I. That I am the son of such and such. I am the daughter of such and such. I am educated. I am a Brahmin. Or I am a Kshatri. These are samskar. And therefore, the challenge of the Vedantic person is to tackle this. Because it is not that I have left tea, so the tea samskar has lessened now. That is not the point here. Now my mind doesn't demand tea because I have left tea. You cannot leave that samskar because it is very close to you. Anything which is close to you and very close to you, you practice that many times. What is, supposing you are away, I will see you not many times, but you are near my room, I will see you frequently. And if you are in my room, I will see you much frequently. And if you are inside me, I will see you more and enjoy and suffer from you more in my mind rather than you are outside. So I don't like you, I don't like X person. It is a samskar. Or I like you a lot. It's a sanskar. It is agyansit and not gyansit. Totally based on ignorance. Why? Because it is aham idam granthi. It is the mixture of I and this. And therefore, please note my point. By listening, you understand this, that this is a wrong I, but it won't go till I do the practice of removing it by cognitive practice. It is not a physical practice. It is a practice of cognition. cognition. Cognition means it is operation through cognition, dissociation of that I with me through cognition. Cognition by understanding. So you hear that Vedantic talk, that is called VCR. And you do meditation, that is VCP. So one you record it, other you play it. So in VCR, you recorded everything, and at the time of all what I am saying, this you are recording right now, if you are listening properly. Or you can again listen when you are free. After once or twice you listen, so talk is main points are got in the mind. Now this is VCR. Now later on, when you are sitting for meditation, you play it. This is called VCP. ठीक? Got it? They are thinking where this VCR video is, the film going on over. So, there are just some ways to understand that. देखो ध्यान देना, meditation is recollection of the collected knowledge. It is revision, it is recollection, it is recognition, it is realization. There is nothing new you will learn in meditation. You bring that teaching more closer to yourself and try to falsify the wrong I and try to assert your right I. You don't have to create a right I. You have to assert it. You have to claim it. You don't have to make it. It is not making, it is claiming. And it is not throwing the wrong I, it is disclaiming the wrong I. You don't have to push it away. It is not a physical pushing, let the thought go away. Not like that. It is disclaiming. Okay, you be angry, let me be angry. I am not attached with your anger. You worry. If you want to worry, you worry. This is called disclaiming. If you want to get anxious, you get anxious. I am telling to this I inside. So it is not overpowering me. Now, this was, I had said 20th verse, and around 20th to, I think, 23rd verse is the Samadhi Abhyas. Samadhi. You heard Samadhi? Dharana, Dhyan, Samadhi. Understand, let me tell you, Samadhi is not essential for Vedanta, Nirvikalp Samadhi. Some people may ask that, have you gone through Nirvikalp Samadhi? So you can say no. But Nirvikalp Samadhi is not essential for knowing the self. Yes, it is a corrective measure. You meet Nirvikalp Samadhi on the way. You may meet Nirvikalp Samadhi on the way while asserting your right I and changing your I samskar. Didn't get my point. Supposing you are coming to the ashram. So it is not compulsory that you have to visit R.K. Khan. Or you have to visit ISKCON. Supposing you are coming from Higginson's Highway. That is Higginson's Highway. If you are coming. But if you are coming, understood, no? You saw R.K. Khan. So that is the name. Here most of the hospitals are named after somebody, I think. Augustine, St. Augustine was also somebody. St. Augustine was there. R.K. Khan is there. And Etiquette, that is not the name of somebody. Etiquette is not the name. That is not the name of somebody. Dr. Dasi, did I take care? Okay. See, I don't know. Anyway. So, but when you are coming to here, you will see that on the way. You may see. You may glance, you can see. So, Samadhi Abhyas you will do. But Samadhi Abhyas may not necessarily take you to Nirvikalp. It requires Ishwar Ichha and your Ichha also. And Purjan Samskar. Many saints I have met who know the self, but they have no Nirvikalp Samadhi. Anyway, that will be a different topic. So, but because I am practicing, but why are practicing? Practicing means claiming and disclaiming. And in the process, I may, remember three things. First is fixing, second is retaining, and third is absorption. So when you are focusing, it is called dharana. When you have focused, that is called dhyan, it retained. And while retaining, the meditator merges into meditated, it is called samadhi. So dhyatru dheya parityaje kya kramad dhyayaika lakshanam. Dhyatru dheya parityaje kramadhyayikam ek gocharam nivat deepavat chittam samadhiritya bhidhiyate. Who says this? Vidyaranya Swami. The first chapter of Panchdashi, he gives the definition of samadhi. Dhyatru dheya parityajya kramadhyayika gocharam nivat deepavat chittam samadhiritya bhidhiyate. Same thing, that you have left the meditation and meditator, meditation and only meditated is overwhelmed. Overwhelmed. I am repeating you. That means still meditator is there, but he is hidden. Give me the example for that. Very easy example, but please don't practice it. Sleep is there. So, what is sleep? Please see. What is sleep? As easy it is to sleep, so difficult is the understanding of sleep. Sleep is difficult topic in Vedanta again. I'll try to give you a very short glimpse of sleep. What happens in sleep? You are awake right now, wide awake. Everybody is awake, wide awake. They don't allow him to. You speak so loudly, so I can't. I had so much of tea, so much of sugar in my coffee. It was a sugar rush. I couldn't take any sleep in the class. Therefore, I don't take any sugar before the class so that I can sleep. So when you sleep, see, very interesting processes. If Gita, by God's grace, you feel that she is my problem solver, then you will become like a child in front of Gita. Dekho kya hai? My thoughts are there, my eyes are seeing, ears are listening, lot of thoughts are there. I am hungry, I am thirsty, all of eyes are also there. I am seeing blue, yellow, red, white, off-white. There is a vritti. There is sleep is a thought. Patanjali says sleep is a thought. Sun lo, and those who have already heard Vedanta, quotes, they know what I am saying. Bolo paribhasha. Abhav pratyalambanaकार वृत्ति निद्रा. निद्रा की परिभाषा दिया है अभाव प्रत्यालंबनाकार वृत्ति निद्रा. ध्यान देना. That thought, every thought is an object. Object like thought is not there. Supposing I say flower. So the thought is the flower. Flower, thought of flower. ठीक है ना? Knower of flower. I know flower. So in the thought, three things are there. Knower, then thought, the thought of flower, and the object of thought of flower. So object of thought of flower is the flower. Principle. Not flower. Flower is different than the flower. Don't say flower. Flower is the wheat flour. This is flower. Don't say there, please give me wheat flour. That is flour. That is flour. So now, ठीक है ना? Other thought is there. So thought, knower of paperweight, thought of paperweight, and the paperweight in the thought. So every thought has a object, thought, and a knower. Three things are there. This is knower, this is object, and this is a thought. ठीक. Now, the thought of the sleep. What is that thought of the sleep? Whose object is absence. Typical thought is there, therefore I told you it is not very straight. Because when it is there, you are not available to analyze it. Other thoughts you can analyze, but the sleep thought you can't analyze it. What? Object is the absence. Abhav. ठीक है? Now what happens? And there is a knower of that abhav. But I don't know anything. ध्यान देना, please be careful. Absence and the knower of that absence and the thought of that absence is there. When this thought starts coming, so you all of a sudden, you don't know many things because the thought is trying to overlap in you. Absence thought, that means everything is going to become absent in you now. Therefore, if you go to sleep, you don't know what happened because that thought is there. No? But supposing this thought is frequent. This thought is frequent. Frequent means merging and emerging thoughts are one. Merges, emerges, same thought. Merges, emerges. Merges, emerges, same thought. Merges, emerges. Merges, emerges. Merges, emerges. Now what will happen? What will happen now? Tell me. This thought, first of all, it will overwhelm the knower. Like in the darkness, nothing is seen. This is a dark thought. And all the thoughts are merged in this. Your eyes thought, so you will not see. You will not hear. That thought has come. Words are hitting the diaphragm. But that thought is merging in your thought. And this thought has engulfed the mind. And that is called a person is fast asleep. He is not knowing that he is sleeping. Because thought of absence is there, agyan is there. And it is prakritik, it is natural. So you cannot do anything about it. Now compare the samadhi thought. What is samadhi thought? Thought of self. Thought of self. I am consciousness. I am not in time. I am not in space. I am not this person. I am not father. I am not mother. I am the seer of all. In me the whole world comes and goes. This thought is there. This thought is cultural, not natural. This thought is so much that it overwhelms the knower. So you don't know that I am meditating. that thought was controlling, that thought was controlling the Jeev. And this thought is controlled by the Jeev. That the girl is unmarried, she is controlled by the father, mother. But after marriage, she controls the husband. No, good wife, I mean, no, don't worry. So this when it was ignorance, it was controlled by Maya. It was controlling the Jeev. We have no control over ignorance. Neend aayegi. Tonight also sleep will be coming. Don't worry, you don't have to do anything. Not that you have to do some jap to get sleep. I hope so, unless mind is disturbed and perturbed. Unless mind is perturbed, then you don't have sleep. Because that thought is not there, because other thought has become more powerful. So that abhavakar vritti has not come today. And everybody, sometime he doesn't sleep well. Don't worry about it. If you don't get sleep, don't worry. Read something. Don't go in fridge and eat everything. Go and read something. Generally when they go and get sleep, they start eating something. I know. So instead of eating, I think you read something. And wait for the morning or wait for the sleep to come. Don't worry. Because sometimes out of anxiety you don't get sleep. That I'm not getting sleep, I'm not getting sleep. Morning class is there. Morning I have to get up. Oh my God. So I'm saying, please get my point, this thought of self is overwhelming the meditator. So he is not knowing that he is meditating. Remember the sunlight example yesterday? But what is his thought? He is not, Buddha used to say, it is awareful awareness. And sleep is awareless awareness. Awareless awareness. And this is awareful awareness. So here in the deep sleep, he was not knowing that what is there. In the meditation, he is totally conscious that he is self. Only self is there. Only consciousness is there. This is called, bolo, NVS, Nirvikalp Samadhi. Oh, NVS. Don't write only, because sometime after 6 months you will read, you will, what is NVS? Many times you will refer to your notes and you don't wonder what is this. Then you flip the pages here and there to see aage piche kya hai, what is short form I wrote. And you don't get it. You get so frustrated with yourself. Whom to blame now? ये क्या है इसका? What could be the acronym? कहाँ से आया ये? So when you write any acronym, always first time you write it, because you don't know when you will read it and when you will forget it. Don't trust your memory. And in that frustration, you feel, let me hear the talk and see what it was. Then you search that talk, and to find out, that also is a big challenge now. Which talk is there, where to search now, and whole talk I have to listen. While listening, you fall to sleep sometime, and listening, and it so happened, and talk is going on, and you sleep. And when you open, it is already, it is what, 50 point something. Then you shift back. Then you shift back where the sleep had come. Then you see 15. Then you hear, this also didn't hear. Then you go back, 10. This also didn't hear. Then you go to 5. I've not heard. Then you go from the beginning. So the whole process is quite frustrating. ऐसा हुआ होगा. I think everybody goes through that if you are listening. Nirvikalp Samadhi is the one in which the knower is absorbed, overwhelmed. ठीक है? Don't think it has no thought. It is not thoughtless. There is nothing called thoughtless actually. There is nothing called thoughtless. While you are living, there is nothing called thoughtless state. Only thought are seen or not seen. If thoughtless is only is death. Meditation is not thoughtlessness. It is not possible not to have any thought. In Samadhi also thought of meditation is there. Only it is not observed. I hope this much is clear. So, what happens by that? Please note, Yoga Samadhi tries, they are not, they are simple meditation is there. They are just yoga chitta vritti nirodha, cessation of flow of thought, they say. So their simple thought is absorbed. It is not the thought that I am Brahman. It is not the Brahman thought which they have entertained, and after that they have entertained Drishta thought. And for them Drishta and Drishya is also real, world is also real, but in Vedantic meditation, world is falsified and Aham is seen limitless. So Yoga Sutra doesn't need Tattvamasi Mahavakya statement listening. So this 20th shlok, if you remember, I took yesterday, two definitions are there. One definition was Chittam Uparam, Uparamanam, and second was Atman Pashyan. This is two definitions. One is Uparam. Uparam is only one thought. Only one dissimilar thought is not there. Dissimilar thought is not there. Dissimilar thought. And second is Atmanam Pashyan. He is only absorbed in the self. Now, 21st slok. All important shlokas are there. There is no question of not by hearting. So Sukham, what is it? Now two definitions are in 21st slok. Third definition. Third. Sukham atyantikam yattad buddhi grayam atindriyam. Very, very important slok. Please try not to misunderstand it or not to not understand it. Why don't you please understand it? No, to make it emphasis I am saying. Please try not to not understand it. I can't understand. Try not to not understand. So it is said here, third definition is there. Bahut dhyan dena. This is called Atyantik Sukham. And that Sukham is Buddhi Grayam, and two adjectives are there. See the word. Sukham adjective is Atyantikam, Buddhi Grayam and Atindriyan. And Tad Sukham. Tad means Buddhi Grayam Sukham. And it is Veti. This yogi knows this. Very important point. Knows this. 1, 2, 3. Three adjectives are for Sukham. Atyantikam, second is Buddhigrayam, and third is Atindriyam. And very important point, what is the verb here? Not enjoys it, but knows it. Generally use the word, I enjoyed coffee. Cappuccino coffee, I enjoy a lot. Or I enjoy this dress. I enjoy this kind of flower. And then you say, I enjoyed. So our definition of Sukh has time limitation. I enjoyed yesterday a very sumptuous meal. Today I didn't enjoy. But yesterday one I enjoyed. So where? I went to Gateway. Oh, Ashram Gate. No, not Ashram Gate. I'm thinking Gateway. Gateway is different, not the Ashram Gate. When you don't know, keep quiet. Gateway is a place here. Gateway of India? Yes. Not India. There is in Bombay. Gateway is a place here. You keep quiet, you don't know anything. Gateway is a place here. North Coast. When you go to a Phoenix site, then you take a diversion there. And there you get good restaurants. Indian restaurants are also there. Acha. Indian restaurants there, you get papad. And with the food you get free papad. Acha. And with the dal you get free salt. So and there I enjoyed. You enjoyed, yes. There and then and that. So when joy is finite, it has there then that. Dhyan dena. I am trying to simplify it, but in that there is some point hidden. I am not interested in papad. Well, my mind is there only. By you such examples, it distracted me totally. I am not able to get out of that. So, some say pappadam. There is pappadam. Pappadam. Dekho, that joy is called Bimbanand. What? Is it some Bahubali kind of word? No. It appeared like the Bahubali film was there. In that these words come like that. It is called the Katappa. Katappa tha naam? Katappa naam tha. Huh? Acha. उसका ना बिंबानंद. What is Bimbanand? Experiential joy. One is joy by recognition, other is joy by experience. One is called Pratibimbanand, another is called Bimbanand. Sorry, instead of I should have Pratibimbanand. Pratibimbanand, the joy which is reflected, and joy which is original is called Bimbanand. And joy which is reflected is called Pratibimbanand, PBN, and other is BN. PBN and BN. Not Peter Maritzburg. PMB नहीं बोल रहे हैं. PNB, not PMB. PNB. Another is NB. Pratibimbanand and Bimbanand. Bim means object and Pratibim means reflection of the object. Dhyan dena, please be careful now. Very interesting is there. See, supposing I say enjoy this watch. I am very happy to see this watch. So, how I enjoy this watch is not because of the watch. I have a watch vasana. I have a vasana of this watch. When I have a vasana of this watch, what happens? The thought of this watch gets very close to myself. And in that thought of the watch, there is a high reflection is there. And therefore, because of the high reflection in the thought of the watch of the self, there is a joy. Joy is not in the watch, but because of the thought of the watch coming closer to me. And you will not enjoy it because you don't have the vasana. Because your thought, vasana is not, therefore thought of the watch is not coming to the self. You don't enjoy the watch. You enjoy the reflection of the self in the thought of the watch. But slowly, say, slowly. You enjoy the reflection of the self in the thought of the watch, which is closest to yourself, therefore reflection is high. Supposing this bulb is there, I take a mirror in front of that. Reflection, supposing I keep the mirror here, as I come close, the reflection of that bulb will be higher as I go closer to that bulb. And if I go very close, it will be dazzling almost. I hope this is called PNB, Pratibimbanand. PNB, जो भी समझ लो, प्रतिबिंबानंद कर लो. अरे tell in English, reflected joy, experiential joy. Okay. And in this, it was then, there and that. Not here, not now, not that. Not this. It ended, it is having a time limit, it is having a space limit, and it is having a quality limit. This is not high quality. How was the food? Okay. But yesterday's was better, today is okay. Okay. It is okay, not very great. That one was better. That hotel is better than this hotel. Acha, chapati was not very good. It was little hard. Acha, my tooth, has shaken out of it. I'll dip the chapati for whole night, then only you can eat. So, this it could have been better, you can say then. Then you say it could have been better. ध्यान देना हमारी बात. There is a qualitative difference. There is a time limit, quality and space, etc. Everything, every anand is like that. This is called antik anand, not atyantik anand. It is antik anand. It has end. Therefore, use I had lot of joy. I had lot of joy. I enjoyed, not I'm enjoying. I enjoyed. I enjoyed. I blissed out. There is one word. I blissed. क्या क्या शब्द निकालते हैं लोग. बोले I blissed. I had a party. I blissed. ये कोई इंग्लिश है यार. लेकिन बोलते हैं लोग. I don't say, but blissed. ED is there. This is called experiential anand. I hope it is clear because we are experiencing that all the time. Coming, going, this, not that. There is called anand by recognition. And there your attention will not go so easily. Therefore the word vetti is there. That anand is because of knowledge and not because of association with some external object. This experiential anand or pratibimbanand is because of attachment with the object and me. I met my mausa who gave me samosa. Or I got to see dolphin. I love dolphins, I tell you. Although I'm a shark, but I love dolphins. Dolphin shows are there. Here, I think also is here. Dolphin shows. Lot of countries have dolphin shows. I like this, they come. How sweet. I have personally no interest in any such show. Dolphin show, crocodile show, many shows are there. In crocodile is there, Australia, etc. The person puts his head. You have seen? देखो गए हैं. Head is there. And the person puts his head. It is so scary. And accidents have also happened there. Because crocodile is crocodile. And the crocodile, what it does after putting it, it flips immediately to break the person. It's a dangerous animal, crocodile. Yeah. Oh, I am seeing that. देखो ये है प्रतिबिंबानंद. So all are experiential joy. It is not of, it is a joy of, please get my point, object vasana association. Object, organ or object mind association. It is joy of mixing with world. It is not recognition joy. These shlokas are beautiful, but not that easy. Therefore, Atyantikam word has been written. Atyantik means Atyantam eva bhavati. Atyantam means limitless. There is no this and that. There is no past and future. There is no object and there is no space in that. Spaceless, timeless and qualitativeless, objectless, that is called Atyantikam, because it is known. Knowledge is not dependent on your mood. If 2 plus 2 is 4, it will be 4 whether you are happy or sad. Anything which is born about knowledge doesn't depend on your mood. My mood is not okay, 2 is only 1. No, that is not there. And knowledge will not go at any time. Knowledge, if you have firm knowledge, is like that only. But how is that Anand? Dhyan dena. This Anand is not created. It is only recognized. Look, our self, if it was limited, you would never have joy in the deep sleep. Joy in the deep sleep is because you have limitlessness. If there was no joy in the deep sleep, you will never go into deep sleep. But you love to sleep. You want to sleep because it gives you rest. There is a joy. And there is joy of what? Joy is of the self, which is limitless. Very good. What you want to say now? I want to say that joy which is of the self. Self because it is timeless and is spaceless and objectless. That joy is veiled by ignorance, and that joy is veiled by I am limited. Please note, we don't use the word Anand there. We use the word Ananta there. It is experiencing the Anantata. When the Anantata is put in the mental level, it is called Anand. Actually, it is the word Anand only. And it is not that you experience Anantata. Experience is always thought knowledge. You realize the Anantata. It is not experience the Anantata. Because experience has the connotation of coming and going. But I realize it. And realization is not coming and going. I realized. Finish. It is a knowledge. What knowledge? That I am not in the object. I am not in this space. I am not in the time. I cannot be killed. I cannot be born. I cannot be going anywhere. I am not a mover. I cannot be disturbed. I am non-disturbable consciousness. The absence of limitation in the consciousness, I realize it. This experience, this realization is called Atyantikam Sukham here. And therefore it is written here Atindriyam. And Buddhi Graham means what? Buddhi Graham means what? It is known by mind. It is known by mind. Which mind? Brahmakar Vritti. It is known by mind. It is not known as object. Please note me. It is not known as object. Like I know a watch. It is not known as an object, it is known as a subject. There is vritti vyapti this is there, phal vyapti is not there. Well, what is this? Just leave it, we'll see later on. If every day I will see today, what you will have less tomorrow? It is like that. Then Guru, 10 story of 10 fools, very popular in Vedanta. So one Guru was there, he had 10 foolish disciples. I don't know what karma he had done. And all were Murk Shiromani. So, and they all went for Tirth Yatra. So, Guru said, listen, when you cross river, please check that you all 10 are there or not. So they crossed the river. They said, Guru, we should follow Guru. And Guru has said, we should check. So one came, he said, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Only 9. 10th one is down. Dashamo nasti. The other said, you don't know counting, let me count. Again he said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. All 10 counted. And they started crying badly. What answer we will go give to the Guru? One is drowned. While crossing the river, one got drowned. Khub roye sab. Bahut phoot ke roye. So one passerby was there. He was observing all this. It's a very classical example. There are a lot of angles to it. I am giving one angle. So he said, we have no answer. We are indebted to Guru and we lost one of our. He said, we don't know which one, but one is lost. How will we do? At least we should take the body, but who will go? He said, baat ho rahi thi. So he said, made everybody stand. He said, stand. And he said, I'll count through slab. So one slab, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. He said, 10 is there. So they said, who came? Then who came? When 10 is there, who came? We all counted. They all said to each other, we counted. He said, you also counted. I also counted. Everybody counted, 9 were there. Where from? 10th came. Where from it came? Then that person said, Dashma Tomasi, you are 10th. And then they started dancing. Bole mil gaya 10th. This is the joy of recognition. Bole thank God, Guru will not scold us. This is called Dashma Tomasi. You are the 10th. It is, I hope, experiential Anand is one thing and cognitive Anand is another thing. These are stories they coin for our easy understanding. And Panchadashi also quotes and Vedants are many places. This is a very, very popular way. I'm taking one leaf of that. Very interesting is Vedanta, I'm telling you. If only we can understand it slightly. But Buddhi Graham is said. Why? Buddhi Graham is you understand it. That I am the limitless consciousness. You don't have to do anything. It is, please note, here Buddhi Graham doesn't mean that is object of knowledge. He is not an object of knowledge. Like I see a watch. Here Buddhi means that thought comes and it removes the wrong notion. What is the Chaitanya? It shines. Shines by its glory. And therefore Vetti word is. No Anand has Vetti. Dhyan dena. All Anand has mixing of emotion with the object. There is a Vasana Vishya Sampark in all Anand. But this Anand called Brahmanand, or this Anand called Chaitanyanand, or Atmanand, this Anand does not have object and emotion mixing. It is only of the nature of knowledge. And therefore many times you must be sad of some issue supposing. What happened? I don't know why he says something to me. I'm so upset today. Another person says, he says to everybody, don't worry, come on, relax. Life is not for crying, etc. Come on, chodo usko. But he said to you also, of course, every day he says to me, I don't take it to my heart. Don't take it so seriously. Come on, you have to make mala today. Mala for tomorrow? Yes, the mala has to be made. You have to do a lot of preparation, so don't be sad. Morning class is there, or of course morning class is there. Swamiji doesn't leave any class, is a problem. When to make what to prepare. So I don't know how to manage. But who will say all these things to Swamiji? So firstly was not taking all the time, is starting, not stopping. So atyantikam sukham, buddhi grayam sukham, atindriyam sukham. आप इन वर्ड को आई ऑलवेज से उनको आप चुगा करो थोड़ा सा. I think I use this word in the Ramayana class. Don't eat like this. Chugna means pecking like the bird takes one grain at a time. Each word is very serious word. Atyantikam, buddhigrayam, and atindriyam. Why buddhigrayam? Still I am not satisfied. Let me just tell this, and after that we'll complete it. What is called vritti vyapti, that is called phal vyapti. Any knowledge takes place. Supposing this, I have the knowledge of the watch, or let us take the flower. Flower is wilting away. So, this is the flower is there. So, how the knowledge of flower takes place? There are two steps, two processes. One process is that there is a thought of flower. Dhyan dena. And second process is there is a knower of the thought of flower. So one process is where ignorance of the flower goes away by the thought. But unless it is illuminated, it won't have the knowledge that I know the flower. Two processes are there. ठीक है ना? Every object in this world. Supposing one pot is covered by a cloth, you don't know what is it. So you remove the cloth. You know the pot? No, unless light falls into it. Unless light falls on the pot, you won't know the pot. Yes, two processes. First thing, ignorance of the pot has gone, and second is illumination on the pot is on the light. Okay. This is why everything is known. So there is a thought born of the object. Like you are hearing my words. There are two processes in hearing. So thought of my words are forming in your mind. Unless thought comes, you cannot have any knowledge. And every knowledge happens by thought. Even eating also. You eat, but there is a thought of it, that dish. Therefore, if your mind is somewhere, you won't know. Salt was there or not? I don't know. Sometimes you don't know that salt is there or not. Sugar is there or not? I don't know. My mind was not there. So thought has to be formed. But simultaneously, while the thought is formed, there is a light of consciousness which falls on the thought, that is called phal vyapti. And then I know this. And this is how any knowledge takes place. Vedanta. ठीक है ना? Understood? बिल्कुल understood. Please be careful now. This is a bulb. This is a bulb. I know it. What is it telling? And supposing it is full of dust, so much of dust is there that you can't see properly. It is very dim light is there. So dim. So you clean it. You clean it. Huh? So when you clean it and you remove the cover of that, after that you don't need another light to illuminate that bulb. That means only removal of ignorance is required. Illumination is not required in that bulb. So regarding every object of the world, you need two steps. One is making of the thought and illumination of the thought of in that object. But when it is the self, only ignorance is removed. That self is self-effulgent. That is called buddhigrahya. मिल गया कुछ clear होगा. And therefore thought of self is made. It is not that thought, when it said I am consciousness, it has removed the ignorance, I am not inert. The thoughts of the consciousness is not an objectification of consciousness, it is to remove a certain notion. It is not to say that I am consciousness, it is remove, I am not inert body, I am not inert mind. Well, I am timeless. I am timeless is to remove that I have age. You are removing the ignorance. It is not to illuminate it, but to remove a certain layer of that. I did not create a light in that bulb. I just scrubbed it, and the light was already there. In other knowledges, you have to remove the ignorance, and then you have to illuminate it. This is called buddhigrahya. Atyantikam word, timeless, spaceless, qualityless. It is knowledge, and therefore that knowledge doesn't go. That joy doesn't go. देखो ना, Atyantikam, other, it doesn't have past tense. Well, I ate yesterday, I enjoyed yesterday. It was very good. Today is not that enjoyment. It's not experiential anand, it is cognitive anand. It is knowledge-based anand, not contact-based anand. It is not contact anand, it is knowledge anand. If you want to say anand, anand word is not used there actually. It is only knowing myself as limitless, that's it. So this third definition is of Nirvikalp Samadhi, Atyantik Sukh Prapti. This is the commentary on Tushyati of the last shlok. Yatra Chaivatmanam, है ना? Pashyannatmani Tushyati. This is a commentary of Tushyati. अरे भैया ठीक है सब अच्छा है. And this anand won't go. Why? It is knowing. Remember I gave the example? 6-match series is there. 6-match series, 4 match has been won now. 4 match has been won in the series, and 5th was defeated. Now this team, India supposing 4 match, it will not be sad because I have lost the 5th match, because knowledge is there. Knowledge is there that we already have won 4 matches. Doesn't matter if we lose both them. We are already conquered the series. So the sorrow of losing the 5th match is overwhelmed by the knowledge of gaining the whole series. Similarly, this knowledge that I have no time and space, I have no birth and death, I have no work, I am non-insultable, I cannot go anywhere, I have no gender, I have no relations, I have no, I have no ignorance. This knowledge is so blazing that somebody says something, oh, you are a fool. He said, no, I cannot be fool. Who will illuminate if I am the fool? If supposing you say I am a fool, then who will illuminate this I am fool? I cannot be the fool. Ignorant person, he will immediately, because he doesn't have that knowledge, therefore he will think, see, you are saying me fool. I am so sad. He says I am full. All the time he humiliates me. All the time, every time he has humiliated me. Every time. Sometimes by saying fool, sometimes stupid, sometimes he says I am a cartoon. Every time, either mentally he says or physically. I am tired of this person. I tell you, I cannot take it anymore. Enough I have lived with him. Enough. It is too much for me. Now I can't handle it anymore. Because of him only I had blood pressure problem. Because he doesn't have Vetti Atyantikam Sukham. But this person, he's so much absorbed. And therefore, even when the killing happened of this person, he is standing. He says, you can't kill me. Yainam vetti hantaram yaschaidam manyate hatam ubhauto no vijanita nayam hanti nanyate. You can kill the body, not me. I am eliminator of this killing. I hope you are understanding. Atyantikan word and Atindriyam word. Catch this in Buddhi. All three are heavy loaded word. I thought I'll complete 23rd. And ayam tattvata isthita tattvata na chalati. He is unshaken. Why? Because self is unshaken. People may humiliate him, people may beat him, people may, taunt him. He may not get food, they may throw shoes on him. And saints like Rishabdev, they used to urinate on him. You read Bhagavad. And you should just watch like this. No anger. Because he says, as you are urinating on a wall and this body, there is no difference in the body and wall. I am the seer, I have nothing to do with this body. इससे मतलब ही नहीं हमारा. No anger, no frustration. He is in that state. Nisthita na chalati. I told you this chapter is one of the toughest chapter to practice. Because Sukham is Atyantikam, Buddhi, Grahyam and Atindriyam. It is not it is a cognitive joy he has. If any knowledge is brought out of joy, supposing you say, no, I have a knowledge that my teacher has given me a lot. This joy cannot be taken away now. It is not a contact-based Anand that my teacher has given me a lot. It is a knowledge-based Anand. It is not based out of sense organ. Tomorrow, nobody can snatch this joy of yours. Outer joy, which is based on contact, can be snatched away. We'll see more day after tomorrow. Tomorrow, day after. Day after. But tomorrow also we can have this. Zoom is there. We can zoom on this shlok. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyade Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah.